Oh man, it's the return of the Bedtime Murderer. Wait a minute. It feels wrong that that sentence makes me feel so happy. What's happening, everybody? Hope you guys are feeling great. I'm Team Kills, and what I like to do is make gaming easier. And welcome to the Bedtime Murderer 2.0. Now, we can all agree that Loki is a cheating bastard. I love him. So let's be honest, whether you're on a team or you're by yourself, nobody really shoots at Loki because nobody can see him.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
Oh, sorry. I refuse to let that one die. But since you're in no real danger, I decided to put power donation on him. This gives 30% of my power to everyone else on the team. It also takes 30% of the power from me, which is absolutely fine because all of Loki's abilities that you'll be using need no power at all. Now, what makes Loki the Bedtime Murderer is Baruch's Syndicate mod, Endless Lullaby. So first, you have to go to the infested testicle in the back of your orbiter and switch out one of your abilities, either decoy or your teleport ability. Now I say switch out decoy only because all of Loki's other abilities, including the new lull you just put on, works better with range instead of power. Actually, all this is just range and duration. You don't even get health. Now this is where this build becomes unfair. With a range and duration Loki, when you cast lull, everybody, and I mean everybody, is going to go to sleep for a while. But every time you kill one of those sleeping enemies with a finisher, which is just walking up and pressing square if you're on PlayStation, it's going to recast lull every time with no energy cost, 100% free, and that is going to refresh every timer. So you can just creep down the hall and mercilessly kill every enemy you see, and it will put new ones that come close to sleep. This even works on the acolytes, like baby stalkers. They go to bed as well. Now, whatever weapon you choose is a good choice. This is unfair. The Graham, Fragor, the Dark Dagger with the extra finishing bonus, the Glassmaker Heavy Sword has like a base 50,000 finisher damage. It's awesome, but who cares? I walked through a level 120 Grineer Exterminate mission with the Venka Prime just because. Now, a Blood Rush build is always welcome, but for this, a finisher damage build just seems a bit more fitting. Now, for added crowd control, although you're almost never ever gonna need it, but with Loki's Radial Disarm Syndicate mod, everyone gets confused as well as disarmed. They drop their weapons, pull out sticks, and start hitting and kicking each other. And then, of course, you could put them to sleep. This could possibly be one of the most unfair things I've done in a while. Actually, that's a lie. I can get much more unfair. Wait, much more unfair? What a sentence. I can do better. The Karas Prime is actually one of the heaviest weapons we got. Now, when you add the special dagger finishing bonuses, this feels like cheating, but the whole inspiration for the Bedtime Murderer 2.0 is the new Void Incarnate Dagger. These Void weapons have some special nodes that will give you some extra customizations depending on how you like to play. Well, a 25% speed boost is always welcome, and it's actually pretty noticeable. But most importantly, there is a node here that will give you an extra 60% finisher damage. Now, plus those other two mods, you're going to start off with like 220% finisher damage before you start adding other things in. Now, one of the final nodes will send a wave, or was actually an explosion, that stuns enemies that are unaware when you kill an enemy by a finisher. Well, thanks to lull, all enemies are always going to be unaware. It's a little bit of an overkill, kind of redundant. It's like shooting someone in the face 12 times. There's a good chance you just wasted 11 bullets. I'm just saying. Now maybe, because there's so much things going on with these incarnate weapons, like I honestly can't explain it. I don't know why this is happening. And if it's a glitch, I hope they don't fix it. But for whatever reason, you do not need to do a finisher to activate a free lull cast. You can just hack and slash them and an explosive lull will come out. I'm not sure what's going on, but that is cheating. And I personally would prefer to use the node that will give you a 20 combo count every time you perform a finisher, so I still do the finishers. It's completely up to you what you want to do. The only real suggestion I say is you can use Arcane Fury, of course, it's a great one, but I would say don't use Arcane Eruption. Every time you pick up an energy orb that knocks people down, that's kind of counterproductive to what you're doing here. Besides that, there's really nothing you got to worry about. Well, now the only thing I say you need to be careful from is the Infested. Now I know the Infested is usually the easiest to murder, but Loki has no health at all. So poison, very dangerous. You could bring the Vampire Cavat, the one that's got your back, brings you back to life, but when high level Infested, it's still pretty risky, unless of course you're invisible. Or maybe they're all asleep. I guess it's not that risky, but poison is the only thing you need to worry about. But other than that, everything else is a freaking cakewalk. You can take it anywhere. Railjack, Steel Path, any path. Just remember, it's kind of a cheater's build, so no bragging if you walk through the whole path with this. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Who cares? There's no rules. If you could think about it and it doesn't get nerfed, it's fair. Although it doesn't feel fair. Just saying. But on that note, I really hope this helps. I hope you join the team of killers. Become a killer of teams. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. It's one of the ways we could talk. Make sure you keep it easy in life. And remember, just keep gaming.
Your time